Hey, sorry, just turning the fan down a little bit. Hey, so good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday, the 24th day of June. Why is that? Is that day special? Because it's my birthday. So this is the 24th day of June. This is the 14th episode of The Hero Show. I haven't changed the name again, so we're rocking with The Hero Show. HERO is an acronym. It means helping everyone reaps optimism. And my name is Sekou. I'm your host. So welcome to the birthday episode. The birthday episode. So of course, we gotta talk about birthdays. So I'm gonna tell you a birthday story. I'm gonna jump right into it. Here's a birthday story. So one of my ex-girlfriends called a meeting. Said we need to talk. Those dreaded words, right? So I remember this vividly. We sat down at the dining room table, and she said she wanted to know what I wanted to do for my birthday, because my birthday was coming up and we had some tension around my birthday, so she wanted to know exactly what I wanted to do. And what I mean when I say we had some tension, I mean that I was insufferable. I was insufferable. I accept full responsibility. Historically, I have given way too much energy to my birthday, which is strange for someone who doesn't keep track of age, right? There's this strange dichotomy there. I don't keep track of how old I am, but I always want to do something big and epic on my birthday. And so we'd had some tension. We've been dating a while, and we'd had some tension around my birthday. So she didn't want there to be any tension this time. So about a month or two in advance, she said, let's talk about this. So again, she sat me down and said, what do you want to do for your birthday? I just want to make sure that, we get it right. What did I say? You already know what I said. You already know what I said. I said, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And what did I mean when I said I didn't want to talk about it? What I meant was, I want you to figure it out. Why I got to tell you what I want to do for my birthday? We've been together X amount of time. I did not say this out loud, but this is everything that was going on in my head. We've been together X amount of time. You should know. You should know what I want to do for my birthday. Right? That was my story. And that's the story I got caught up in every birthday. And I was like, just figure it out. So what I said out loud is, I don't want to talk about it right now. I don't want to talk about it right now. We can talk about it later. Insufferable. Terrible. So what happened? A couple weeks later, she brings it up again. Same thing. I want to make sure that we get this right. We've had some tension around your birthday in the past. Let's get it together. What do I do? Same thing. Same thing. I don't want to talk about it. What did I mean? Same thing. You figure it out. You should know what I want to do for my birthday. I want you to use your magical, mystical powers, your psychic abilities, and intuit what I want to do for my birthday. Shameful. Shameful. I'm ashamed to admit it. But not only was that my modus operandi in that relationship, that has been my modus operandi in a bunch of relationships. It's been the way I've operated. And so you can predict what happened next, right? My birthday came around without any further intel from me. She did a couple of things. She did, maybe 4 things. And I did not react well. I'm sad to say I did not react well. The 4th thing, the final thing she did, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I reacted to that. Now, her reaction to my reaction was like, well, what about the first 3 things? And I admit that when she had done those early things, I hadn't said anything, but my energy was kind of like, oh, okay. That's it? That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. That's cool. All right, I'm going to go kick it with the boys now. You know what I'm saying? Like, my energy was not grateful in a significant way. It was not appreciative in a significant way. And so when all of a sudden my energy was grateful and was appreciative when she did that 4th thing, rightfully so, she was like, well, what about other things? Because I hadn't been expressing gratitude in the right way throughout, And so we can extract a bunch of lessons from my bad behavior. But I'm only going to extract a couple. Now, first of all, I want to say that I have been working diligently on this. And that's how I'm able to extract these lessons so easily. So I wrote them down because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget them. So lesson number 1, happiness is an inside job. Happiness is an inside job. And I completely lost sight of that, right? Your happiness is your responsibility. That's not your significant other's responsibility. It's not your siblings' responsibility, parents. It's not anybody else's responsibility but yours. And I had created a habit of expecting my significant other to be responsible for my happiness on my birthday. Bad habit. If you have that habit, break it. Happiness is an inside job. Your happiness is your responsibility. Which leads me to the next point. You can't control anybody but you. You can't control anybody but you. And that sounds so simple. It is simple, but it's so hard to really get into your bones. I know grown folks, good and grown folks, still trying to control somebody else. Like, we don't really think about it, but we want them to behave differently so that we'll be more comfortable. Like, let's use an easy example. Like we want someone to not be late anymore, right? That's an easy example. But how about we work on ourselves in terms of how we react to them being late? Because I went through this myself. And so the shift that I made is, what can I do with my extra time? Oh, I just got some extra time. Instead of being upset about my significant other being late, what can I do with this extra bit of time that I just found, this nugget of time that I just got? I can study something. I could read a page of something. I could look up something that I've been interested in. You know, I could find ways to do something productive with that time of waiting, right? Make that time productive. Oh, there was a quote by Jay Shay that just popped into my head. It's use your gaps, use the gaps in your day. I'm paraphrasing. Use the gaps in your day for empowerment, for self-development, for growth, because you always have gaps. And if you get an unexpected gap because someone else is late, use it for you. So anyway, you can't control anyone else is the point, right? So just recapping, happiness is an inside job. That's your responsibility. And you can't control anyone else. So stop trying. And then my last point is, if you're seeking external happiness, you'll never find it. As I was, right? Because I'm seeking, or was seeking, happiness on my birthday through their activities. I want my girlfriend to do something epic for me, make my birthday epic, make it amazing. But I'm relying on her for that. And even if she does it, even if she makes my birthday epic, now I'm still reliant on her to provide that for myself, right? Like, I have to be responsible for my feelings and my reactions and able to make my birthday epic no matter what happens. Like, you ought to be able to give me a toothpick for my birthday and I'm still content and satisfied and happy because I am the owner of everything that happens inside me, including my thoughts and my feelings and my emotions. Not you, me. I control all of this, as do you. Out there in the world, you people listening, you control that for you. So don't give that power away to someone else in positive ways or negative ways. Don't expect them to fix it every time something bad happens to you, and don't expect them to be the savior for your birthday or any other day. Don't put that in someone else's hands. That has been a difficult lesson for me to learn, but I've been learning it. I've been working on it. So happiness is an inside job. All right, so here's the solution. And I discovered this by happenstance this birthday. The solution is, for me at least, the solution is make your birthday about service to others. Make your birthday about service to others. Because my birthday historically has been about service to me. Like, what can I do to make my birthday epic, right? Make it swaggy, make it memorable. But this birthday, it happens to be about service to others because of this Sekou birthday month movement challenge that just happened out of the ethers of the universe. Like, I didn't plan that. And for those of you just joining us, I decided that I was going to do what's called a run streak. I was going to jog a mile every day for the month of June. And then people started joining in to commit to exercising their bodies every day for the month of June. And now we're up to 42 people. 42 people. I've inspired 42 people, including an 81-year-old, which is amazing, to move their bodies every day in service to themselves, but through me. So my birthday, in a very clear, specific way, has become about service to others this year. And that is so fulfilling. It takes away all the pressure about trying to make it epic, trying to do something big and swaggy. Like, being of service to other people is epic in and of itself, right? And it just makes me feel so good. And so for those of you who are my Facebook friends, or even if you're not, you can go to my Facebook page or my Instagram page, and you can see my birthday post from early this morning. So the first thing on my list of things that I accomplished during my birthday month is that, the Sekou Movement of Movement Challenge. But then most of the list is also other things that were in service to others. For example, this morning or late last night, I released season 2 of my podcast, the Sekou Writes podcast. And the season is Living While Black. And so it's a collection of stories that are told by real folks, just telling their stories about racial incidents that have happened in their lives. And the reason that's of service is because most of the people who are involved in that project have thanked me for the opportunity to just get this out of their systems, to just tell these stories that have been knocking around in their psyches for all these years, sometimes months, sometimes weeks, but often for years, right? And so just to have the opportunity to give voice to these really awful experiences has been a blessing to them. And so again, like, I am being of service to other people just by curating these stories and editing them and putting them in a format that makes it consumable by others. So please check it out. My podcast is just the Sekou Writes podcast. It's available on all the podcasting platforms. I've been really excited about that project. And I think the podcast is the right medium for us. You can listen to it wherever you are, on the go or not. And so I've already started getting feedback. I just posted it late last night. I've already gotten 2 reviews, people just saying some really amazing things about that work. So check that out. Also, if you are in the Sekou Writes Movement to Movement Challenge with me, people have been asking, yes, I am going through to the end of the month. I'm not stopping today on my birthday. I'm going all the way through the month of June. I invite you to come along with me, and let's just be committed to health and fitness for ourselves. Let's be committed to changing our lives. And so again, the point is, for me, being of service is the solution to being obsessed with trying to have an epic birthday. It's the solution to putting pressure on other people to make my birthday dope and interesting. Like, yeah, it's an inside job. And one of the best and easiest ways to make it fulfilling for yourself is to be of service to others. So that's my word. And I spent my whole time telling that story. So I don't have time to do Hero Hoodie news. Oh, Hero Ministry news. So I'll just say that I am rocking the Project Love Strong Hero t-shirt. This one has most of the Project Love Strong colors. I created this shirt to be in solidarity to them. We're coming up on their 3rd annual Teas and Tea event, which is literally a month from today, July 24th, where they'll be giving t-shirts and drinks to the unhoused. So if you want to get in with me on that project, please do so. You could check out my Etsy store. The website is giveherohoodies.com. Yes, I'm going to change the website because we're about more than hoodies now. We're about t-shirts and hats and socks. Oh, just last thing. I know I'm out of time, but last thing, I went on a run last night, a 5K with 3 groups. It was Black Men Run, Black Girls Run, and a group called East Nasty Fitness Runners, I think. So the 3 groups came together. We ran a 5K together, and I got recognized at that event as the guy selling the Hero socks. So word is getting out. There's a movement happening, and people are interested and excited about doing this work of helping the unhoused. So please continue to help me do that. I'm greatly appreciative of that. And happy birthday to me. I hope all of you enjoy your birthdays, and I hope what I said about mine is helpful to you. Just remember that happiness is an inside job. Happiness is an inside job. So I will see you at 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern, just like just in a few minutes for Reverend Melissa's show, Sit with Reverend Melissa. I am the producer for that show, and I will probably be popping on to say some things about my birthday on that show too. So thanks for being here with me on my birthday. I greatly appreciate it. Keep doing. Be your own hero. And remember that now is better than perfect. And I'll see you later.